Hey everybody, I'm back. So, about to go into the arena again. Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. I've bet everything on you. We're certainly taking a risk. And I hope that we're not making a mistake. Good luck, and may whatever gods you worship protect you.
We will win this war.
The struggles never cease.
The world has suffered enough.
You're a good person. I like you.
My will is resolute.
You call?
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Are we ready to move out? You are my favorite aide.
The goddess protects us.
I'm always open to ideas.
I will lend you my aid.
I will prove my worth.
Trust in yourself.
Disappear.
Laborane sentence.
I got this.
Nice.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Eh, whatever.
Into the fray! On it! See! Go!
I will resist. The Inheritor, guide my blade! On it! See! Go!
Ouch! Continue fighting.
Wow, fuck you.
On it! See!
Prepare yourself. my hand.
Zaklex has Ermongaleth by the throat. The injured Cambion is on his knees and blood seeps from his wounds. Zaklex raises up his dagger in a gesture of triumph. We won. Now we just need to finish him off. I'll let you do the honors. Am I supposed to bleed for my life now? Is this the moment where I try to soften the hard hearts of my cunning killers? Well, why not? What are you doing? Let's make a deal. Zaklex, I gave you everything you wanted. And you, champion, our newest champion, I always believed you would win. I am your biggest fan. Spare me. Finish the sleaze bag off. He's tried multiple times to kill you off in the arena. Now it's time for you to pay him back. Please have mercy on me. I promise my generosity will know no bounds. I beg you to spare me. I won't arrange unfair fights ever again. I'll give the arena to you, Zaklex. As for you, champion, I'll give you anything you want. But Shamira, save me! Ermongaleth is dead. I, Zaklex, lay claim to the battle bliss. The arena is all mine. From now on there will be no more dirty fights, no more sham rivals, no more dull shows. The fights will become unpredictable, opponents will be evenly matched, and the thrill of battle will have you on the edge of your seats. If anyone has a problem with these new arrangements, they can take it up with our new champion. My champion. Tremble before him. All hail Reynard, Gelderfang's slayer. And we all leveled up from that. She gets another mercy. Vital Strike. As a standard action, you can make one attack at your highest base attack bonus that deals additional damage. Roll the weapon's damage dice for the attack twice and add the results together before adding bonuses from strength, weapon abilities, such as flaming, precision-based damage, and other damage bonuses. These extra weapon damage dice are not multiplied on a critical hit but are added to the total. Mercy Cursed. He gets Iron Will, Break Enchantment, Raise Dead, Chain Lightning. Nanio gets Meta Magic Bolster spell. Meta Magic Selective spell. Power Word Stun. Power Word Blind. Augment Summoning. Each creature you conjure with any summon spell gains a +4 enhancement bonus to Strength and Constitution for the duration of the spell that summoned it. Another favorite enemy. Hammer the Gap. When you make a full attack, each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you have made against that opponent this turn. This damage is multiplied on a critical hit. Favorite enemy, Demons of Slaughter. Favorite enemy, Demons of Magic. then me. Deflect arrows. At 9th level, the duelist gains the benefit of the deflect arrows feat when using a light or one-handed piercing weapon. The duelist does not need a free hand to use this feat. At 9th level, enemies adjacent to the duelist that take withdraw action provoke an attack of opportunity from the duelist. Now a feat. Yeah, I guess I'll take Hammer the Gap too. Yep, that's it. The Battle Bliss has a new champion. The demons sing your praises. You have won their respect. Tell me, champion, do you enjoy the attention? Are you basking in your newfound glory? I had to respect their customs. Yes, I understand that circumstances forced you to take part in their bloody sport. But the honor and admiration of the crowds came at a cost. Lives were lost. I hope the glory you attained from killing others in the arena does not weaken the strength of your convictions. There's one more thing I need to do here. Zeklex looks very grand and important. He is clearly enjoying his new status. His shoulders look strong and broad, and he appears to have grown a few inches taller. However, he still addresses you politely, and you can hear the respect in his voice. The Battle Bliss welcomes its new champion. How can I be of assistance? My companion Sosiel needs to meet the Dire One. Forgive me, champion, but rules are rules. You can talk to the Dire One whenever you'd like, but your companion cannot. However, with your permission, I can arrange a meeting for them in the arena. And by a meeting, I mean a fight. Is this option suitable for you? I agree. Trevor is my brother. He would never raise a hand against me. I wouldn't be so sure of that. The arena has changed him. But who knows? We certainly can't rule out the possibility of a peaceful outcome. So let's make a deal. If the dire one, Trevor, really does recognize you and refuses to fight, I'll send someone else into the arena. The two of you can fight against your opponent together. After all, the spectators paid to see a show, and we can't disappoint them. It would be bad for business. Show. Fine, I agree. After all I've gone through to find him, what's another fight? But if we win, you'll let him go free. We'll leave the arena together. Are you trying to bankrupt me? Fine. Unfortunately, I am not in a position to argue. Let's make a wager. Your life for your brother's freedom. Do we have a deal? Sosiel is ready to enter the arena and face Trevor. Very good. Follow me, please. Sosiel steps into the arena, his eyes wandering around the stands full of clamorous spectators. The faces of demons and mortals alike blur, merging into a horrendous, multi-eyed monster which roars at the top of its many lungs in an endless thirst for blood. They are chanting, "The Dire, the Dire," and the Dire One answers their call. A dark-skinned warrior in an enclosed helmet approaches Sosiel. His body is covered in scars old and new, intertwining in web-like layers. Even the fingers of a veteran gladiator are marred and disfigured. Those same hands that once produced delicate wooden designs, the source of joy for the whole village, now grip a weapon, and a weapon that is pointed at the young cleric. Trevor? Brother, is that you? The helmet prevents the gladiator from hearing anything not already drowned out by the crowd. The warrior breaks into a sprint and lunges at Sosiel with his sword raised to strike. Sosiel raises his shield. The gladiator's weapon hits the shield with a sonorous clang that sounds like a lament. He raises his blade again, but suddenly freezes. After several seconds of examining the shield, his eyes slowly trek up to the face of the man holding it. Sosiel. Trevor lowers his weapon slowly, his disfigured fingers unclench, letting the sword fall to the arena floor. The gladiator collapses to his knees next to the blade. Brother, I'm so sorry. Brother, how did this happen to you? I was fighting. I wanted to... Strained breathing echoes from underneath the helmet. The gladiator clenches his fists and shakes his head, unable to find the right words to tell his story properly. I wanted to kill them all, at any cost. I wanted to spare you from going to war. They fooled me. There were too many of them, and the price to pay was too high. You don't have to apologize. You chose this path and have been following it heroically. I'm proud of you. What a shocking surprise! Our gladiators have lost their will to fight. Each of them would rather die than witness his brother bleed out in the arena. Well, we are giving them just the chance to do both. This is a unique gift from the Battle Bliss Arena to you. Come back tomorrow and place your bets. Will the Dire One and his newfound brother stand strong against their enemies? Who will win, 2 mortals or 1 Vavakia? You'll soon find out. Let's give a round of applause and a final roar for our fearless warriors. Guards, take the Dire One and that, whatever his name is, take them away. Trevor picks his blade up from the ground and points it at the arena guards circling the 2 brothers. This simple gesture has a truly intimidating effect on the demons. Leave, brother. I will stay here and hold them off until the end, like a hero. The young cleric places his palms on top of his brother's huge calloused fists clutching the blade's hilt. Their eyes meet through the slit of the helmet and something changes. Already an enormous muscular hulk, Trevor becomes even larger and stronger. The mythic power bestowed upon Sosiel by his commander is channeling through his brother as well. My goddess, can you hear me? I am not worthy of your grace. I have abandoned my path and your teachings for this endless, hopeless war. I have nothing to look forward to anymore, but if only you can still hear my prayers, please keep my brother safe. In answer to the fallen paladin's rasping prayer, Sosiel's shield is enveloped in an iridescent glow. Now run, escape. Farewell, brother, remember me. Sosiel runs out of the arena pit pursued by demonic screams and the thunder of cracking rock. He turns back to steal one last look at the place where his brother fought his final battle against the Abyss.
It's over. Trevor is gone. At least, I got a chance to see him one last time, and to witness his final heroic deed. Thank you. I would have never found him without your help.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. How am I going to tell her mother? I don't want her to know of his fall. I'll tell them he died like a hero, fighting demons in the Abyss. That's not a lie. It really happened.
Do you think he is a hero?
Yes. He strayed from the path of a paladin, but not the ideals of the Crusade itself. Even the thought of what these monsters did to him terrifies me. Still, despite the unimaginable torment, he was able to remember who he once was. I think he would have inspired even the best of the Hell Knights, if he hadn't been caught by these demons.
What will you do now?
I will remember him at his best. I will do everything I can to end this war as soon as possible. Nobody deserves what Trevor had to endure, and I will make sure nobody else will.
We have to keep going.
Yes. Let us.
Alright, well, I'm done in here now. What will I take care of next? Well, first I gotta go here to dump all the equipment I don't need on the bartender. Here, this is where I gotta go. Wounded soldier raises his arm with a plaintive shout. Don't kill me! I'll tell you everything! You finally have an opportunity to get a better look at your opponents. They're not demons, but visitors from other planes. Judging by their gear, they are experienced and highly paid mercenaries. Who are you? We're Torlek's crew. I mean, it's my crew. I'm Torlek. But here we're called the Rotten Guttery Gang. It's a dumb name, but it helps us blend in with the demon rabble here. Keeps anyone from prying into our business. We're mercenaries who came to the Abyss on a job. But when we realized what Illusion Mirror was like, we couldn't bloody believe it. There's so much gold to be made here. Demons are loose cannons. You can't trust them with delicate or sensitive jobs. Even if they don't screw it up, they'll run their mouths about it. If someone needs a job done quickly, quietly, and without fail, they come to us. Our specialties are disappearances, setups, and abductions. Why did you attack me? Shavaro, the Lilith from the 10,000 Delights, found us and paid us to take you out. She said she'd get you here and all we'd have to do is crack your skull open. But that bitch neglected to mention you wouldn't go down easy. You've cracked more than a few skulls yourself, I can tell. Of course, we could really use the gold right about now. Some scum broke into our lair and cleaned us out. But we would never have messed with you. Oh, that was me. I was the one who broke in and cleaned them out. Get lost, I'm letting you go. Without wasting time on thanks, the wounded mercenary leaps to his feet and, with a cautious look at you, runs away.
Cover me, all right?
Mind over muscle.
There we go. Yeah, I'll have to go back here to get back to the 10,000 Delights.
A success worthy of praise.
powerful. See what we can do.
Now what's in that chest? I guess they're not gonna just let me in there.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Distract them from me.
Killing is what I was made for.
Ooh, Ring of Protection +5.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm back. I've been to the Rotten Guttery. You hired assassins to kill me. The Lilith delves into your memories. The mercenaries you killed in the lower city suddenly stand before you. Seeing this, the Lilith lets loose a howl of frustration. You piece of shit! Why couldn't you just quietly go there and die? You've caused nothing but trouble. Damn you for all the suffering you've caused Minago and me. Why did you try to set me up? You are Minago's enemy. My sweet Minago. Vile Galarian, you'll pay for standing in our way. So you and Minago are... lovers? Demons do not know love. Certainly not the kind you have on your stupid Galarian. But Minago and I, we're closer than most demons ever get. We were bound by passion. At times we irritated each other so much that we separated, but we were always drawn back to one another. We each became a drug to the other, and then you showed up and started hassling Minago. Hey, she started hassling me, okay? She's the one who started it. Wait, Minago's a powerless fool, and you can't do anything to me either. With a dull howl, the Lilith attacks you. Her claws seem to grow and sharpen before your eyes. The guard's chain collar clanks. He aims the wand at Chavarro and states in an uncompromising, slightly vindictive voice, "Brawling is prohibited. No exceptions. Please proceed to the exit." The demon activates his wand, and Chavarro, howling helplessly, is instantly transported to the streets of Alucionera. So leave temporarily, does that just mean leave and come back? You are greeted by a succubus whose appearance is striking, to say the least. Her flawless skin, graceful figure, and aristocratic face would have made her a true beauty if not for the terrible fresh scars. A jagged scar runs across her cheek, cutting through her scarlet sensual lips and under her high cheekbone. Her left eye is a gray cataract, surrounded by wounds from some caustic substance. The succubus's wings are tattered rags. Nevertheless, she behaves imperiously and with dignity, and those around her treat her with respect. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My name is Herax, and I am the new madame here. Thanks to you, you rid us of that insolent upstart Chavarro, sending her after her haughty lover Minago, so you can consider me in your debt. Know that you will always be welcome here, and my gift will be proof of that. With this, every arch will recognize you as my favorite guest and teleport you here. If you wish to spend the night, have some fun, or restock your supplies, come to me. Don't waste your time on my little crooks. And if you rid us of Chavarro, my gratitude will know no bounds. I think that bitch is hiding somewhere in the lower city. Can you take care of her for me, my love? Yeah, I should probably go take care of that. If she's anything like Minago, she's just going to be a constant problem until I kill her.
Esmo, Axe, yes!
Can't make the demons wait.
Now, is this actually gonna work this time? Alright, we'll try standard restoration then.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
What the hell? Lesser restoration should work for that. Right? Yeah, it disables any temporary magical effects reducing one of the subject's ability scores. Functions like lesser restoration, but also dispels temporary negative levels or one permanent negative level. Yeah, lesser restoration should work on that, right? Whatever.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, what now?
Rating. Damn you!
Make your peace.
Are you still here?
Wow, really?
in here. Prepare yourself.
Finally. Now I gotta go rest again.
Let's see what we can do.
Actually, as long as we're going there, might as well deal with this. Javaro is dead. What excellent news! You are my hero, my knight in shining armor. I've heard it said that on Galarian it is customary for a lady to grant her knight some token as a sign of her affection. Let this remind you of your friend in the 10,000 Delights. My friend Camellia would like to avail herself of your brothel's special services. The ones that are offered in the deepest levels of the brothel. The ones where a purchased slave takes the form of whoever my heart desires, where everything is possible. Ah, Camellia, I've heard about you. Have you finally decided to have a slave transformed for you? We'll extract the image from your subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. This pleasure is well worth the price of 10,000 gold. You will see this for yourself. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to their word. Camellia, have you been here before? Yes, I have, several times. I visited while our party was resting. I killed several pleasure slaves, but their deaths gave neither Maria nor me any real relief, so I thought it would be good for me to come here with you. If I perform the ritual while you're watching, I hope that Maria will accept the sacrifice. It's just that sacrifice back in Dresden when you learned my secret, I believe Maria likes you, my friend. I believe that she will be more willing to accept the sacrifice if you witness it. And tonight I shall pay for an additional service so the victim will take the form Maria wants. I am certain she will be pleased. The slave you're going to provide, who are they? Where are they from? What an odd question. I don't know. I've never cared to ask. Why would you ask the name of the chicken you're going to eat for dinner? Fine, we will use the service of yours, Serax. It is so heartwarming to know that true chivalry is not yet dead. You have my sincerest gratitude, Commander. Excellent choice, Camellia. Here's the key to the back room. Your slave waits for you there in the guise your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. Well, this is awkward. Been getting off to thoughts of the commander, have you? That means you owe me. Leave your money and valuables and get out of my sight before I count to 3. 1. Hehehe. Is something supposed to be happening here? In the right place, yes? So behind the door I'll see... Are you nervous? It would appear so. I did not expect your presence to have this effect on me. That's a good sign. Shall we? I'm ready. I'm ready. Papa? Hello there, my dear. Come to Papa. Shut up! Shut up! This can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Could Herax have lied to me? No, why would she? Is this some kind of joke? But what if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? Do you want to sacrifice Horgus? I don't know. I don't understand. I swear to you that I never wanted to kill my father. I never thought that's what I wanted. I never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me rage when I hated everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him. Then why would Maria... Why am I seeing him here now in front of me? It's Horgus. Yes, I can see that quite well, thank you very much. Whatever would I do without your astute observations? Sorry. Calm down, Camellia. We need to decide what we're going to do with that thing. We shall do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? I've already paid. I don't like wasting money. Okay, hold on. I paid, alright? You recovered from the shock quickly. Killing this creature is Maria's will. Who am I to oppose her? I'm only doing my duty. We're not going to kill this slave. But why ever not? It's only a slave, we don't know him. Don't tell me you feel pity for him. Then again, perhaps you're right. Sacrificing my father, even in the knowledge that it's not really him, that may be a step too far even for me. Yes, let's free the slave and get out of this place. That will be best for everyone. Let's go, my friend. We have no further business here. Now I guess I have to talk to Camellia. You know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to the brothel, so thank you, my friend. This was an intriguing and unexpected experience. I have to admit I'm surprised by who the slave turned into. Oh, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Alushanira's main brothel, especially considering what I was about to do to him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How? How is this possible? When I realized that Father was just an illusion created by Maria's secret desires, I have to admit my hand faltered. Does Maria really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the lands of Sarkoris, do I really have to sacrifice my own father? It's good that you didn't give in to Mireya's impulse and kill someone. Fine. Probably. I'm glad you were there with me. There is nothing like a friend's support at moments like this. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Woljif's dad's place now.
finished here. Is there more? I'm glad I was useful to you.
I can handle it.
Knew the spawn of Egephilus would come to gaze at his inheritance. Pathetic, stupid nobody. Do you think you'll be lucky a second time? Run, little tiefling, run away and don't stop, and maybe you'll survive a little longer. But I'll still find you no matter where you run, and I'll suck your eyes out of their sockets like grapes from their skins. You think I was just lucky, you lizard? I had the chief with me then, and now I don't even need the chief to kick your ass. I came for my inheritance, for my power, and when I get it, we'll see who's laughing then. I think I went a little too far there. Do you reckon he'll kill me quickly after that? And the thing I just said about not needing you, I was just saying it, but I didn't mean it, so don't get any ideas. Why are you so eager to destroy Woljif? He hasn't done anything to you. He and Egephilus are all guilty before my mistress by virtue of their very birth. Lady Hepzibah, the strongest child of Baphomet, hunts down her unworthy brothers and sisters because she alone should stand before the throne of her father, the Lord of Labyrinths. I will tell you how Egephilus was killed, you pile of refuse, and this story will be the last thing that you hear. No one can escape from Mistress Hepzibah. Egephilus tried. At first he settled down here in Alushanira. No one thought that in the lands of Nocticula. He thought that in the lands of Nocticula no one would get him. Ha! I found him for my mistress. When he sensed me, he locked himself in his treasure room like a cowardly rat, not wanting to accept his inevitable death. I carved through his henchmen and reached his hiding place. The bones of those who did not have time to flee crunched beneath my feet. I tore down the doors of the treasure room, pretending to myself that I was ripping apart the pathetic coward. But inside I found only a corpse. Oh, my lady was so pleased, but I knew something was wrong. The corpse lay in front of me, but I felt sure that Egephilus had escaped. I tortured his servants until they revealed the secret of the moon of the abyss. I made them search every corner, but the moon was gone. How many years I searched for it, and then I found not only it, but this tiefling as well. Lady Hepzibah will reward me when I bring her the horned skull of a defective spawn that dishonors the blood of Baphomet. and she will reward me twice over when I reveal the escape of that scummy Gefles. Is Woljif a descendant of Baphomet himself? Yeah, so you're telling me I'm related to old Baphomet. How'd that happen? Lord Baphomet conceived many demons, many bastard children unworthy of their father. One of them was Igephiles, who made his way to Galarian. His blood, and hence the blood of Baphomet, flows in you, tiefling. Lady Hepzibah will destroy all who defile the purity of this blood. Hold on. So does that mean you were telling me... Does that mean when you were telling me all those tall tales about actually being a prince of a faraway land, you were actually telling the truth? Looks like it. Go figure. I mean, I thought I was lying, but turns out I tripped over the truth without even knowing it. You sure did. I seem to recall you wangling 10 coins out of me, promising to repay me with heaps of gold once you found your family and got your inheritance. Well, it's time to pay up. Thing is, my family's still alive and kicking, see? Why don't we revisit this topic once we're not under threat of a slow and painful death? What is this moon of the abyss? Ask the tiefling if Igephiles left the moon for him. He should know the answer. Nobody explained nothing to me. I don't even know why it's so important. Why does nobody ever tell me anything? I don't even know who this Igephiles guy is. My grandpa? My great-grandpa? My uncle? Stupid tiefling, you don't even know why you are going to die. The demon that caused you to be born will also be the cause of your death. How did you know that Woljif was coming here? I was informed that the tiefling I was searching for had set foot in the streets of Alucinera. Where else would he go but to the mansion of his ancestor looking for treasure? The Shadow brought me here. The Shadow should have known you were here because it always protects me from you. But why? Why didn't it warn me? Enough talk.
I will defend my dream.
Into the fray!
Good guys always win.
Desna, guide my hand.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Revenge on Hepzibah and her henchmen. A gigantic demonic shadow separates from Woljif and menacingly hangs in the air. At times it seems to grow as if the atmosphere of the abyss is feeding it and giving it additional strength. Woljif. The voice of the shadow is deep and low, and it seems to penetrate the mind, enveloping and replacing any other thoughts. My heir. Grandpa! Your Honor, I don't know what to call you. I've never had a grandpa like this before. And and I always knew it was your shadow. You're my guardian demon, huh? Huh, well, why not? Always knew I was special. A prince or something. And this is the Chief. You should get to know each other. Chief, this is my grandpa. It's a pleasure to make the acquaintance of the demon who outwitted Hepzibah's henchmen. It is easy to deceive those who do not know what you know. My grandson Woljif discovered this knowledge without my help, and I am proud of him. He deserves to become my heir, the one who will take my strength and avenge the fall of our branch of the family. A new Igephiles will rise again. That's great and all, Gramps, but I'm not quite following you. Revenge? A new Igephiles? I want your power, of course, but like you just said, it's easy to deceive and all that. Right, Chief? What do you want from Woljif, Igephiles? I want my grandson to accept my power and become a continuation of me. Tell me, Woljif, do you want to ascend to the top of the world and rule it? If we combine my powers with your resourcefulness, the Abyss will submit to us, and all those who've wronged us will be punished. And there are many such... Are there many such wrongdoers, Woljif? Yes, I see, I know. And every wrong has been another step leading you to this moment. You have endured everything. You are worthy of great power, my grandson. I'm worthy? Yeah, but I didn't even do anything. Listen, Grandpa, I understand you've been holed up in that crystal for a long time, so you probably don't know me well. I just steal here and there, trade a little, and I've never done anything special, you know? Maybe I'm not worthy at all. Maybe you're just wrong. What if later you turn around and say, "Why'd I go and give you that power, you useless idiot?" No, I am not mistaken. I foresaw your birth and I foresaw that you would come here. You are exactly what I need, Woljif, and no one can replace you. How did you survive? Thanks to Eridan. I do not know if you remember the times when prophecies were not just heaps of useless words, but I do remember. You see, I am the son of Baphomet. I don't think you need an explanation of who he is. Baphomet conceived many children, but my sister Hepzibah wanted to be the only one. She marked us for death and hunted us down quite successfully. I did not want to be among her victims. I hid in Alushanera, but I knew it wouldn't last long. In the end, I decided to learn my future. Forewarned is forearmed. I was able to acquire all the knowledge I needed about my future self after many rituals. I saw a vision of how I would put a crystal like a dark moon into a silver setting. I spent a long time trying to understand this vision. Finally, bit by bit, a prophecy came to me. I realized that I would have to die in order to live again, that the dark crystal must become my refuge and the receptacle of my powers. I must hide my soul in the crystal and wait for my heir to come to the Abyss and free me. This crystal is the moon of the Abyss, set within a silver mount. I sent it to Galarian for my grandson. Do you see, Woljif? I anticipated your birth like no one else. Why did Votiel dislike you so much? Votiel, he wants to curry favor with his mistress and nothing more. But you cannot deny his intelligence. Hepzibah was appeased when she saw my head. He discovered the truth about the moon of the Abyss and almost killed Woljif. Hepzibah, the stupid cow, just wants to destroy all her brothers and sisters indiscriminately. But Votiel, his mind was constantly seeking ways to please her, and this desire aided his efforts. Well, he died pursuing his dream of greatness. Demons don't give something for nothing. What do you want in return? I have only one condition, and it is a very small one. My spirit will enter your body, Woljif. It will hide within you just as it hid within the crystal, invisible to you and invisible to others. So you sorta wanna take over my body. Really, Grandpa? I thought better of you. I'm your grandson, you know? You shouldn't treat your grandkids that way. You take care of them, put up with their hijinks and stuff, not make puppets out of them. Life has taught you to be too cautious, Woljif. I do not want to take your body, I want to help you. Who were you before you found the moon of the Abyss? A pathetic thief from a small town, a coward and a traitor, a boy who was hated by his own mother, driven away from everywhere he went. Now look, Votiel is dead. Look at all the treasures that are rightfully yours. And this is just the beginning. You will become the Prince of the Abyss, my grandson. As for my living within your body, your success will be my success. I will only give you advice as I did in the World Wound, and you will be free to choose whether or not to listen. However, I see that words will not satisfy you. Let me show you what you will gain if you agree. You say that I've been driven away from everywhere, but the Chief hasn't chased me off yet. So show him too, since we got into this together, Chief. Actually, it's fine. Forget about it. Do what you want. Show me too. I don't want Woljif to have to face you alone. What a loyal friend you have, Woljif. But maybe the chief just wants to guide you every step of the way. Maybe he is just afraid that you will become too independent. I don't know, Gramps. Maybe you're right. But even if the chief mouths off, even if he doesn't do what I like, he's still the best thing that ever happened to me. At least let him take a look. As you wish. Close your eyes. I will show you what the world will be like when the dark moon of the abyss rises. As the darkness recedes, you realize you are standing on a deserted street in Canabres. However, to call it standing is an exaggeration. You are a disembodied spirit, and through your transparent body you can see the walls of neighboring houses. Next to you is a slovenly dressed old woman with a swollen face, her lips pursed unkindly. When she opens her mouth, you hear the velvet voice of Igefeles. Observe, Commander. A boy of about 10 runs towards you, and as he gets closer, you recognize him as Woljif. He looks scared and clutches a piece of bread to his chest. Grandma, help me! You said I should take the bread from him. Hide me, Gran! Look at you, Woljif. Weak, useless, always blaming others, always holding them responsible for your failures. You are exactly the same as you've always been. A boy who is so afraid of the world that he hides behind someone else's back. First your grandmother, then the thieflings, then the commander. Gran, why don't you ever help me? You're all I have. They'll beat me, so hide me, please. You will remain this way forever because you are too cowardly and weak to cope on your own. Only I can free you from this fear. Accept me, accept my power, and destroy your enemies. Come on, do not hesitate. Watch, Commander. Once he gets a taste of this power, you will never be able to sway him again. Woljif, you're not a lonely child anymore. You do not need the powers of a demon. You have powers of your own, and you have my help. Chief, you're here. Let's wipe the floor with them. Me and you fought against demons. What can a bunch of bandits do? When the darkness dissipates, you find yourself in a familiar basement, the one belonging to the thieflings. Charisma and the others stand across from you as menacingly as they did before, and next to Woljif is you. I wasn't wrong about you after all, Woljif. You are a traitor. I took you into the gang because I heard you were a master lockpicker. I was warned that you were a traitor, but I didn't listen. I took you on, and for what? You've only endangered the family. But I didn't betray you. I only took what belongs to me, right, Chief? It's your fault I've been treated badly. Maybe if you were nicer, I wouldn't have done it. Don't try any of your fast talk on them. It's useless. Deep down, you wanted your chief to appreciate you, and for the thieflings to love you for who you are, so that they could really become your family, since your blood relatives never were. But look at yourself. A coward, a thief, a loudmouth, a street rat, and even a demon spawn. Who'd even want to accept you? There's nothing in you worthy of any interest. Take my power, Woljif, and enchant them. They'll praise your name endlessly. You'll bask in their adoration. You can't make them love you. Try to tell them how much the Moon of the Abyss means to you. If they don't understand, remember that I understand. If I could tell you I took the moon of the abyss and stay here with you, I would, but I know I can't. The laws of the family don't work that way. I'm sorry it ended this way, sister. I had fun with you lot. You're the best gang I've had. You were. It doesn't matter if you love me or not. The darkness dissipates again, like in the last illusion, but this time you see not one Woljif in front of you, but two. The second looks at Hepzibah, who is before him. He looks like an exact copy of himself, but something in him has changed imperceptibly. His presence is cold, and there is greatness, like an aura of darkness that vibrates around him. Now look, Commander. You see what my power bestows. Imprisoned in the crystal, I felt how he called to me, how my magic was changing. I can defeat Hepzibah, even Baphomet himself. With my power, you can easily crush your enemies, and any crusade will seem like a leisurely stroll. Now come and guide my heir to the right path. If this is what I'll become if I accept your gift, Grandpa, I do look pretty good. So we need to decide right now? There won't be another chance? Alright, I have to ask the Chief one last time. What do you reckon, Chief? To win, I need you and all the loyal friends I fight alongside, not deals with demons. What's that, Chief? You can't do without my high-quality goods from the best warehouses of the family, huh? You know, life's not bad with you, Chief. Although I've already developed a tick in my tail after all the adventures we've been through. And all in all, well, what's left to think about? Hey Gramps, I've decided. This thing's beautiful and expensive, of course, and I'll miss it. But I don't need any suspicious crystals, you know? I'll get rich after this trip and buy myself some ordinary ones. Weak. Coward. You give up power, and for what? For human sentimentality? For friendship? You who never before believed in all those sweet words have allowed them to poison your mind. Hey, nah, Gramps, I've been watching the Chief for a long time. After all the stuff he's done and said, he's never once lied to me. Not ever. He was on my side when nobody else was. And you? You sat in a medallion and waited for your prophecy to be fulfilled so you could put me on and wear me around like a little meat vest? Think on it good and hard, Grandpa. Of the two of you, who do you think I'd trust? Stupid little rat. I thought better of you. Apparently your horns have finally grown through your brain. I'll have to beat all that nonsense out of you. You will only serve me.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
I got this.
Make your peace.
Damn you!
This will leave a bruise.
Tactical retreat! No?
I will resist!
Well, that's that, I guess. And I was just getting used to having a grandpa. He's not the type who will teach you how to fish and fill a pipe, you know, but he's alright. Probably even decent for a demon. Not surprising that Gran remembered him well. But who gives a damn about Grandma? Chief, I mean... Thanks. I don't know why you've treated me so... I'm nothing, you know? Well, look at me and... and you... But it turned out that we're, well... friends? Actually, friends. And you've been there for me. Why are you looking at me? I'm not crying. My voice is like this because my throat's dry. It's dusty in here. That's why my throat's itchy and my eyes are watering and my nose is running.
What are you going to do now?
Now? Are you the chief or what? You tell me. You know, I've got a good feeling about our campaign. So far, we've dealt with everything that's been thrown at us together. I'm starting to think the wrong gang was called the Family, you know? I'm with you to the end, Chief. And after the campaign, well, you'll have to live long enough to find out. Let's defeat all the demons and then we'll see.
What will happen to the moon of the abyss?
Huh? That's that. I'll keep the setting. It's nice work. Delicate, and another stone will look better in it. I'll keep it so I don't forget the choice I made and why. I'll just get it out, look at it, and remember. Ooh, and then if I live long enough to open my own shop, just a thought, you know, I'll put it in a glass case where everyone can see it and drive themselves sick with jealousy.
Better get out of here for now.
Well, so long to the old family nest. It's a pity I can't bring this back to Camellia. Well, not all of it. But there is something we can do. Hey, Chief, let's clean this place out from top to bottom so not even a speck of gold is left behind. Might be trap, might be treasure.
Can't make the demons wait.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Oh, there is something over here.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I finished here. Is there more?
What?
Beautiful.
I finished here. Is there more?
This cloth grants the wearer a +10 competence bonus to trickery and a +10 competence bonus to athletics skill checks, as well as +2 bonus to attack rolls for attacks of opportunity. Yeah, looks like more equipment that was made specifically for a certain companion. Anything else? No, I guess that's it. Alright, well, I think I'll leave it there for now. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all again some other time.